Hello Libra, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, and that's from the 29th of March to the 12th of April 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the a compendium of witches oracle that I'll be using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Libra for the 29th of March to the 12th of April 2021. What messages are here for Libra for the next 2 weeks this year? What does Libra need to know now? So let's just see if we can spread that out, sort of, and take that one and that one. And let's see what you get. Oh, okay, cornucopia. Well, that's a very happy, positive card to get. It sort of suggests a bounty, a harvest, and this is something that you've worked for, that you've striven for, and now you are reaping the rewards. Cornucopia, joy, happiness, abundance coming your way. But you've also got the mirror, which shows a need for inner reflection. The mirror is about reflection, looking beyond the surface, seeing what's reflected back. Often, we reflect our feelings or emotions onto others. And perhaps this is asking you to just look at that. What's reflected around you. Okay, so you've got the mirror and cornucopia. So let's see what the rest of the reading shows. Let's see what is on the cards for Libra for the 29th of March to the 12th of April 2021. What messages are here for Libra for the next 2 weeks this year? What does Libra need to know at this time? So this is the Llewellyn Tarot, and I'll be using this to draw a couple of cards. I'll be using the Llewellyn Tarot to do your 8-card spread that I usually draw for you. And the first 2 cards will depict you, where you are now in your current situation. And then the next 2 cards highlight the challenges that you're facing at this time, with the following 2 cards offering you some guidance from divine energies. And then the last 2 cards may reveal your possible outcome to this time frame. So let's see what you get. You have the 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Stability, security, and mastered emotions. But let's just see what the rest of the reading shows. Your challenges is the Queen of Swords and the 9 of Cups. Wow. And your guidance from Spirit is the Priestess and the Horned One, with your outcome being the 3 of Swords and Temperance. Balance. And then you've got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And this is about having manifested something, brought it to fruition, to completion, and having that success, that abundance, and that sense of wealth of things that you value around you. So it's lovely. But where you are now, right, there's what's prevalent now is a sense of stability, having built something up. That may have taken time, but this is something you can hand down. It offers security to those you love. This is something that benefits the community, the tribe, the family. And the Queen of Cups depicts emotional stability, having mastered your emotions, having come through some quite turbulent emotional times, but having worked them through, and you're now able to offer, because you're feeling emotionally stable, you're able to offer compassion and comfort to others. I get a sense, where you are now, you're in a good position to be the one who is the adult in your environment, the one who's providing material stability as well as emotional stability, emotional support. So that's quite a heavy load to bear, actually. So your challenges at the moment now, this is a need for a decision or a truth to be acknowledged. The Queen of Swords is about making wise and measured decisions that are not from the heart, that are from logic, intellect, experience, wisdom. It's about, letting go of that emotional feeling way and using logic only in order to make a serious decision, and it may involve cutting ties, cutting something away. Discipline. Perhaps that's part of the challenge is to have that discipline that's needed if you've been feeling very comfortable, to rein in your discipline, to rein in from feeling expansive, from feeling laid back and happy and relaxed and comfortable, reining that in and focusing on what needs to be done and getting things done, and using your rational senses rather than the holiday. It's almost like saying, okay, you've had a break, now pull yourself together and let's get some stuff done. There's important decisions that need to be made. And the Nine of Cups in a challenge position is interesting because, you've even got the cornucopia here suggesting there's a sense of abundance around you. It could fit there as well. I get a sense, balancing out this need to get on with things, this need for discipline to get back to work and concentrate with enjoying what you've achieved, feeling that that abundance and happiness that you've created through your hard work and effort, acknowledging how far you've actually come, perhaps, for some of you. So moving on to your guidance from Spirit, it sort of suggests these are the archetypes that lead the way, that guide and offer wisdom and knowledge. That's interesting because, in this particular deck, it's the 15 is the horned one. They don't have the devil. This is about, inviting you to return to nature, inviting you to enjoy that abundance, enjoy what's pleasurable to you, but with a sense of responsibility. It's almost echoing what I've just said with these two cards, and that's your guidance. Certainly embrace it and enjoy it, but do so with a sense of appropriateness and responsibility, because I get a sense, and this is why you get the mirror here, there's a sharp edge to this, there's a time limit, there's another side that mustn't be neglected. You have knowledge coming to you. I get a sense of you reconnecting, or for the first time connecting with something deeper, something more spiritual that's emerging in this time of relaxation and enjoyment of what you've achieved. I get a sense, you know, the cards say enjoy what you've made so far, enjoy the progress, the abundance that you've built around you so far, but don't let go of your responsibility of the serious side of things. It's just the sense I get. I also get a sense here with the priestess. She, in this particular deck, she's extremely creative. I think it sort of suggests more creativity emerging from you in an intuitive way. Things connected and growing out, expanding out. So things are just getting bigger and better, but you have to be wary of not falling into it. Not, you know, this warns of addictions and things becoming overutilized or enjoyed too much. You know, so don't lose yourself in the enjoyment. You need to keep a clear head, because here you have the Three of Swords suggests that there's going to be, you know, you're moving towards a difficult time. You're moving towards a sense of loss. At the end of this 2-week period, you may, and it may be something from within or something outside, but there seems to be a sense of despair, of loss that's connected to, that makes you think. It's connected to your mind, you know, expanding your mind, expanding your reasoning. It's not all bad though. It just suggests that, you know, don't go wild. Enjoy this time, but don't go wild. You still need to maintain a sense of discipline, a sense of routine, a sense of rationality, because up ahead there's a sense of loss. There's a sense of perhaps rejection for some of you, which you don't want that. You know, you don't want to come crashing down if you fly too high. That's, I think, the sense I'm getting there. So you're moving towards some disappointment, some sense of loss that's going to have you thinking, that's going to really expand your mind. And, you know, sometimes growth is difficult, and that's the case there. However, you've got temperance. You're regaining your balance. So although it's, you know, it's like a blip, you know, a difficult thing that you will be facing, you'll quickly regain your sense of balance. You'll be able to be buoyant enough to stay afloat through this difficulty. You know, temperance is all about balance, not overdoing things, wise and measured thought, you know, getting that, toning down things. So it's almost like, you know, I get a sense here, things are really great, flying high, but there's this subtle warning to don't get totally lost in that, because you need to maintain balance. You need to temper your celebration, your abundance, your joy, because there is something that's going to come up that's going to challenge you on an emotional level or make you feel rejected. But nevertheless, you've still got the King of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, and you've got the cornucopia. So there's a lot of abundance that you've created, a lot of reward for the hard work you've put in things. You just need to temper your enjoyment of that. Certainly enjoy it and revel in it, and embrace the sense of abundance, but save time for reflection, for thoughtfulness, because you still have far to go. I get a sense that this is part of a bigger journey for you. I mean, we're just looking at the next 2 weeks. So there you have it, Libra. An enjoyment, a sense of security, stability, feeling emotionally fulfilled, but needing to keep your head out of the clouds. Enjoy the abundance you have created, but don't go wild. Feel the creativity welling up from within, and that's part of, an extension of what you've already created. But be prepared for some disappointment in the head, but don't worry, you'll soon regain your balance. And if you've managed to temper yourself now, you'll find you're not crashing down, you're just overcoming a difficulty. But overall, you've managed, or you're managing to manifest something that you have built up. It requires good business acumen, and your cards indicate some degree of abundance and fruitfulness for hard work put in and the enjoyment thereof, but with a warning to not go wild, to temper your celebrations, your spending, your revelry in how much you've achieved. So there you have it, Libra. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then enjoy the next 2 weeks. And God bless you till we meet again.